A friend of mine just came by, and where I'm living, I was uploading some stuff. You start telling the truth about people and their crimes, and they want to shut you up and kill you. So the Wi-Fi is cut off. I'm back to my providers, and it doesn't work very well, but I think I can finish getting them up anyway. My point is, my friend just took me over to Goodwill to get me some pants. I've got two pair of pants I've worn for over 2 years. Pair of shoes, same. I've been kept penniless. I have been soaked in fuel and fumes, and I'm allergic to chemicals. So my uh, it's an immune disorder, which it was done to me when I was kidnapped and brought over here in '41 to Moulton, Alabama. I was kidnapped from Buckingham Palace. And I didn't find out until '83 who my parents are. My parents are King Edward VIII, who was legally wed to my mom, Claudia O'Keeffe, Georgia O'Keeffe's sister, an American, the artist, Georgia. Now then, the New World Order didn't like my father. My father was a decent, good man, and according to history, it's a total lie. An impostor married Wallace Simpson, and all of it was a lie to take down my father. My own Uncle George, illegal George VI, helped in my kidnapping. I was born Victoria II in '39, the legal heir, and it is legal. So you've got Terry. Well, I don't guess he'll mind me saying his first name. He just came by and took me over, got me a couple of pair of pants at Goodwill. And you've got William and Kate, and they're flaunting their baby. They're flaunting all the clothes that I paid for. That's my money. Elizabeth is illegal. She's part of the New World Order, just as the Rockefellers, Rothschilds. In other words, they sold out Great Britain and let the United States put military bases all over everything British and use it for a launching pad and make the British fight against themselves. And how dare Kate and William and the baby George that was named after the uncle of mine. I guess it would be William's great-grandfather, and George was named after him, the baby that helped kidnap me, helped take down Great Britain and my father. And now then, the clothes they wear, everything they have, is bought with my money and the British lives that they've destroyed and given everything away. Now then, back here. I have walked in my shoes. I've lived on the Appalachian Trail. I've starved and frozen. For whatever reason, before I found out about being kidnapped and my real identity, I wrote about mind control back in '77, '78. And I keep saying Larry Flint because people are aware who Mr. Flint is. And he was shot in Lawrenceville, near Cobb County, where I was, Marietta. And the person was programmed to shoot him. So everything I have said has been true. It's been an ongoing hell, and I'm going to get to this before I upload my last videos here. I'm a good-hearted soul, way too good-hearted, too easy to forgive. And everything I've been lied about, just like my father. And my children have been lied about, and I don't know if they're alive or dead. I hope they're alive. And I hope this whole thing is told. And I want to see what the reaction would be, because I've told it on a one-to-one. The media all knows it. It's Rockefeller controlled. There are people that kidnap me, the New World Order, which Obama is a part of. So now then, so that I don't lose you, I want to get back to, I have been deprived of clothes, shoes, my children. I've been put on the side of the road like the worst criminal that ever walked the face of the earth. My money, when I was kidnapped, my money, treaties, I was taken to Moulton, Alabama, which is near what became NASA Redstone Arsenal. So my money and treaties, everything, Werner von Braun, the whole bit was because they kidnapped me. Werner von Braun is a good man. So your space center was financed by the Brits and the Germans. And you had the gall to name Kennedy Space Center. Kennedy's father helped kidnap me. He was ambassador to Great Britain until they kicked him out in '36. So he helped. Now I'm going to go to me telling about the mind control murders. Everybody trying to kill me. I mean, literally, it has been a living, breathing hell. Now then, where I'm at now, I've been here before, and I've uploaded it, and they don't like it. They don't understand that who's behind me has a little bit of power themselves. So they can probably kill me. I don't know. But what's going to be done here will be done. But they've cut off my Wi-Fi. I had to come back here. I didn't choose to. I'm allergic to chemicals. And that has been used on me. And anybody who cares to investigate, maybe the FBI, the ones that are actually helping do all this, and telling them to do it, will turn around and prosecute it themselves. Or maybe God comes in. Everybody supposedly believed in God. You got Elizabeth, a thief, sitting over there representing the Church of England when she's illegal. You got the real me running around over here finding out what the Americans are really like. And man, they don't want that shown. But just for an example, I'm 75. I can hardly walk. My immune system has been wrecked over the last years because everywhere I've gone, in fact, I've lived at, and this is on prior tapes, I've lived at Affordable Corporate Suites where Carl Barton, I'll say this again, was a retired Virginia State Trooper. His wife brought me down from Roanoke Mountain, where I was legally camped in the national park, and somebody poured fuel in the middle of the night on my tent and me. She brought me down here, which looks nice, and I'm going to hurry because this tape's going to go off. She brought me down, and when she left, she said to me, I stayed there 17 months and soaked up the fuel. She said, this is how we run you with fuel. We're Americans. We're above the law. Now then, I'm going to jump because this tape's going off, and it's hard to give background in case people are watching it. I just stood behind, and I can hardly stand anymore. I stood behind with my couple of dollars that, by the way, Terry gave me. The people in front were Hispanic, and if they could speak English, they didn't sound like it. They had WIC cards and food stamp cards. They had groceries. They had fresh radishes, strawberries, sweets that cost a lot of money that I haven't had in so long. My husband, for whoever he worked for, the CIA, whoever he is, he told me part of this that was going to happen. And I hope and pray I live long enough to see the end of it where I get to tell what this country has done to me. And do you know that nobody gives a damn except the Brits and Germans and a handful of Americans. The rest of them want to slice me and dice me, and that's what they've done. Now I'm going to go ahead and try to upload because I'm not counting on the Wi-Fi they just knocked off here. I've got my own with a provider, which is not very good, but I'm going to upload it. And it's about Katharine Graham when I was up there in '82 before I knew about my kidnapping, but they knew. And I hope you watch. I think I've got 4 of the tapes, and I've got the last one, number 4, already uploaded. I'm going to upload the rest, and if this is ever told before the world, I want to see people's reaction.